Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Dr. Sajjad's Academy. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and do not forget to hit the bell icon to get the notifications on my latest videos. Thank you. In my previous video, I had started hire purchase system from financial accounting. So today I am going to continue with the same concept and will continue with one more problem and will calculate interest and principal amount from the given information. So here we have the information given. It is on 1/1/2015 X Limited acquired an asset of the cash price of rupees 37,240 rupees. So the asset value is 37,240 on hire purchase system. Payable rupees 10,000 on signing the contract. So 10,000 has been paid in advance, right? And balance in three equal installments of rupees 10,000 each at the end of each year. So we have to make it clear here. The installment is paid at the end of each year, and that too of rupees 10,000. Here the interest is charged at rupees at 5%, not rupees, is charged at 5% per annum. Along with that, X Limited provides depreciation at 10% per annum on reducing balance method. So again here we have to depreciate the asset at 10% per annum. What we have to do, we have to calculate the interest and principal amount. So let us do that. So let us go for the calculation of interest and principal amount, right? So this would be this table for the calculation of principal and interest amount. Let us take the cash price as, how much is the cash price? Cash price of rupees 37,240, right? Fine. Now if we see from the given information, it is given on 1/1/2015 advance of 1,000 has been paid. On that we don't have any interest. Principal amount will be again how much? This 10,000 only. Now the balance of cash price, we have the cash price of 37,240. 10,000 is paid as advance while signing the agreement. So the total amount which is left is 27,240, right? And here the depreciation amount will be calculated on 37,240 only, right? Now he is going to pay the first installment on 31st of 12 2015. This will be the first installment, right? So how much he will pay? He will pay 10,000 rupees of installment, right? Now we have to calculate interest, how much interest he is going to pay. So we know interest will be paid on the balance amount. What is the balance amount here? Is 27,240. 27,240. If we take 27,240 into 0.05, right? If we multiply it, it will be how much? 1,362. So same amount we are going to take down here in this amount. Fine. Then the principal amount will be how much? Principal amount will be this 10,000 installment paid minus 1,362. That will be how much? If you deduct it, you are going to get how much? 8,638. This is the principal amount he is going to pay. This is the amount of interest he is going to pay, and the total he is going to pay 10,000 installment, right? And here the balance of cash would be how much? It would be 27,240 minus 8,838. So balance amount will be 27,240 minus 8,838. If we deduct it, we are going to get 18,638. 2 rupees, right? So we are going to write down same here, 18,602 rupees. So this is our balance amount. Fine. Now here we are going to charge 10% depreciation on the value of the asset, right? This will be the first depreciation here. If we calculate 37,240 into 10%, it will be 3,724. So this is the first depreciation value, the first amount at the end of the year first, right? Now the second installment he is going to pay on 31st 12 2016. He is going to pay how much? He is going to pay 10,000 rupees, right? Out of 10,000 rupees, how much is the interest here? The interest will be on 18,602 rupees, because this is the balance amount. 18,602 rupees the balance amount. On that, 0.05 is the interest rate. So if we multiply it, we are going to get 930 rupees. That means 930 rupees is the interest amount. When we deduct 930 from the installment, we are going to get the principal amount, and the principal amount here is 9070, right? When we deduct 930 from 10,000, we are going to get 9070. Now what is the here cash price, balance of the cash price? It will be difference of 18,602 minus 9070. So it will be how much? 9,532. That is 18,602 minus 9,070 rupees is equal to 9,532 is our cash balance, right? Now see here, before that we have to find the value of the asset at the end of the year first. Now if we see the value of asset, because depreciation value is 3,724, 37,240 is the total cash price. Now what we are going to do, we are going to deduct this 3,724 from 37,240. So we are going to get the value of actual value of the asset at the end of the year. Now if we deduct 37,240 minus 3,724, so we are going to get how much? 33,560. So this is the value of asset at the end of the year one, because we have to calculate depreciation here on the reducing balance method, right? So the value is here now how much? 33,516 rupees. We are using reducing balance method, not the straight line method. Now depreciation we are going to charge again on what? At the end of the year we are going to charge depreciation on this amount, that is 33,516. If we 33,516 we have here into 33,516 into how much? 0.1010%, it will be how much? 33,052 rupees. How much? 3,352. It will be point here 0.6, so we are going to round it up. We'll make it 3,352. So this is the second depreciation. We can write it down like this here for our convenience. So this is the first depreciation amount here, right? Now we are going to pay the third installment on 31st 12 2017, right? How much we are going to pay? We are going to pay 10,000, right? Here the interest amount will be the difference between the advance paid and the balance of the payment. How much is the balance of the payment? It is 9,532, and we have here 10,000. So the interest amount will be 10,000 minus 9,532. So if we deduct it, we are going to get how much? 468. So we are going to write down here 468. Now when interest amount is 468 and the installment is 10,000, how are we going to get principal amount? So 10,000 minus 468 will be how much? 9,532. So these two figures tally now here. So here it will be nil, right? it will be nil. Fine. Now we have depreciated it at 10% in the year second, and we have got the depreciation value of 3,352 rupees. Now if we find the value of the asset at the end of the year 2016, it will be 33,516 minus 3,352, and the value is how much? It is 30,164, right? So at the end of the year 3, we are again going to depreciate it at 10%. So 10% of 30,164 will be 3,016 rupees will be the depreciation amount at the end of the year third, right? So third depreciation amount here. Now we are going to calculate the principal amount here, right? Let's delete this row here. Right, we'll write down here total. When we talk about the total installment, how many we have paid? We have paid total 4,000, right? How much interest we have paid? If we add it, 1,362 930 plus 468, it amounts to 2,760 if you add it up. If you talk about this principal, it is how much? You added 10,838 plus 9,070 plus 9,532. If you add it, it will be 37,240. And if you add this principal and interest amount, it will be how much? It will be how much? 40,000, right? This is here 40,000. This is here 40,000, right? And if we add the depreciation amount, first depreciation amount 1, 2 and 3, these three if we are going to add, we are going to get the total value of depreciation of the asset for the whole 3 years. This is the total depreciation depreciation value of these three amounts we are going to get. And now if we see what is the total value of asset at the end of the year, will be how much? 30,164 minus 3,016 rupees, and the total value will be 27,148. Fine. So this is first year, second year and third year. After third year, the total value of asset is 27,144. Thank you so much for watching this video.